Guys, welcome back to Let's Play the More. In the last episode, we went through Bulb Valley. We went through all Bulb Valley, got the hidden snuffle, the 100% once again. We went around messing around with the bulbous form of the More. I think it's called the electric bug type thing. We went around with that, got 100%. Got ambushed by a bunch of gun turrets, but other than that, we just pretty much continued on as normal. And in this time round, we are going to be going into Brute Force, the first DLC level. Like I said at the start of this, I do have the 3 DLC levels. You can see here's Brute Force, and if we continue onward, we've got River Redirect and Speeder Lane. Those are the 2 other DLC levels. But this is the first one. This level can be a little annoying at times. I'll get into that a little bit more in a bit. But without further ado, let's just jump right in. Okay, so at the start, we got this ship, which drops off 3 of these big dudes, which are kind of intimidating. Yep, there's the other 2. But don't worry, you don't have to really mess with them all that much. So don't worry. Don't worry too much. Like, they are there, so yeah, they're right there guarding that big generator type thing. That's... Okay, that generator's a little bigger than the last couple we had in the last level, but don't worry about that. We'll take care of them all in due time. But for now, let's continue onward. So let's see, we've got... Okay, so we've got 70 things to eat this time. So we've got a couple of yums. We've got, well, a bunch of yums. So yums, we've got gastros. And as you can see, we've got a beetle. Now... This level is kind of interesting in in terms of them. Okay, so there's a few things for us to eat here. Okay, so let's try and get everything out of the ground a little bit. Let's go with the more actually. Okay, we need to go up there at some point. So, okay. So we're still going for 100% as per usual, but first let's try and eat all the yums around here, as there's probably still a few hidden here and there. Okay, nothing in that patch. Yeah, sometimes there won't be anything. So there are a couple of gastros lurking around, as you can see. So there will be some water we'll need to access a little bit later on. But for now, let's just let them all eat his way through these yums, and then we'll probably go up. Actually, yeah, I think we do need to go up there first. I've not played this level in a while, so I'm a little rusty. But, yeah, you do need to be somewhat careful in this level, because this level... Okay, there's nothing... Can't get up there just yet. Oh, right, I think there's plants there we need to burn before we can get up there. So, let's go up here for now, then. Because there's a few things we need to take care of here, but... This level's kind of annoying at times, because this... Okay, so the DLC levels introduce... various aspects of the game which we won't see until like towards the end game type area. One of those things that introduce is the beetle, as you see there. Yes, that is. They do get another form which we won't get until the second to last level or first to last level. First. Yeah, there's the beetle. So yeah, there's the beetle, and actually, is there something? Am I missing anything else here? Can't remember. Okay, we need to go this way. So basically, one of the things is a new form of the More, which is beetle form, which we'll see in a bit. And another aspect of the that this level has that we'll see later on in the game is areas you cannot return to. And you know how I like after going through Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, you'll know how I feel about that, not being able to go back and get 100%. So again, make sure you double check, triple check, do whatever you need to do, just make sure you get everything, especially for people going for 100%. But for now, let's go over to this beetle because... Okay, just push B. And then the beetle will just carry us through. There's not really much you can do here at this point. So later on, basically the Maw, once in beetle form, the Maw will be able to do this type of stuff as well. And you'll have a little more control over it, not much. But yeah, you'll have to do that a few times. Okay, so we've got some water. And that will cover up the beetle. So we'll need to come back to him or it or her or whatever. I don't want to assume, but that's pretty much all we can do for the beetle for now. We do have to come back with the gastro ability. So now we've got the water. Let's go back down there so we can get the gastro form going. Actually, let's ride the waterfall. That could be fun. It's like a little water slide. Whee! Okay, less of a water slide and more just like a straight drop, but oh well. So anyway, it's always funny when he tries to do that. He keeps trying to eat the yums but keeps missing. It's hilarious. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the gastro. Let's make him eat it, and oh, I'll never get tired of doing that. So anyway, now that we've done that, let's get the gastro and put him out, and then have the Maw eat him, and he'll absorb his powers and become Gastro Maw. Okay, so now we have the power of the gastro back. Did I hear I feel like I heard something just now. Like I feel like I heard like a question mark pop up or something, but can't really see it unless it's something up there, which we'll probably get to in a bit. But anyway, for now, let's just carry on getting all the yums we can. Oh, there's a yum. So yeah, again, you want to wander around, especially in these levels, like these levels you can't return to. Make sure you get everything. Okay, 4 out of 70. Got a long ways to go. But again, make sure you check everything. So again, in case you've forgotten how the gastro ability works, basically just stand near something and the Maw will burn it. So if you stand near this canister, it'll flame it, and then that'll go over there and destroy the mushroom and reveal maybe a yum or two. Look like just one there, but make him burn all of these one at a time, and that'll reveal. Oh, there! I didn't even need to walk towards that one. So that reveals a bunch of yums, and hey, he's trying to eat my edible again. Just for that, I'm gonna have him eat him. And yeah, because he's already in his flaming form, he can eat these things no problem. Since, you know, fire counteracts other fire. You know, it would make sense that fire doesn't bother fire, you know? It makes logical sense. But, yeah, there's a bunch of things you can burn that don't really matter, although they might count to the achievement. I don't really know if the burning achievement counts to here as well. I don't know. I really don't know. Again, I don't really care too much about achievements these days. Like, I did like achievements in the Xbox 360 era, but in the Xbox One and Steam games, I don't really care as much. Like, maybe a little more on Switch if they're done right, because there are achievements in Portal. Again, I'll talk more about that once we actually get to that series, but achievements I'm not too bothered about these days. I used to like achievements, but now I'm just like, what's the point if you can only get them once per playthrough? You know, it's... If you can reset your achievements so you can get them, you know, you can get them once, and then you can get them in your Let's Play, then I'd like the achievements a little more, but because you can only get them once, it makes them you know, it just, you know, if you can only get them once, you know, if you can only get them once, it just kind of makes them feel kind of meaningless to me. You know, I just don't really care about them. I don't really care about them if you can get them more than once, basically, is my way of looking at it. I mean, I know that's kind of the whole point of achievements in the first place, but, you know, I'd like to be able to show them in the playthrough, but at the same time, I'd like to get them in my... You know, that's usually why I have multiple profiles on the earlier consoles, like the 360 and PS3. I have multiple profiles. On the PS4, I have multiple profiles. Typically on consoles that do have multiple profiles, I do usually have one or two. So I've got my like my personal profile for just my time for playing games in my spare time. Oops. But I'll have that profile, and then I'll have a couple of Let's Play profiles. So I'll have my first Let's Play profile, and then I'll have a couple of backups. Damn it! I've done it again. But I'll have that, and then I'll have a couple of backup Let's Play profiles, just in case I make a mistake during the main one. Okay, good. I didn't slip this time. That was annoying. So again, just have all the yums pop out of the locations. It's extra important in these types of levels because again, you can only do it once. So do make sure you check everything because you don't want to miss anything. So again, just make sure you like wander around the grassy areas as much as you can. Try to cover as much ground as possible. There's another one. I don't know how many yums there are in like per area. I wish there was a way of like, I don't know. I wish there was like an X-ray vision type thing, just so you can see just how many yums are hidden. So you have an idea of where you need to go to actually make them pop out. That would have been a little helpful, but oh well. It is what it is. I suppose that is what kind of gives the game its challenge, I suppose. But anyway, let's grab all these, feed them to the maw, and hopefully we didn't miss any. Oh, and he grew. Plop. Okay, that was the first growth spurt. Again, the maw does have multiple per level, some more than others. I think in the last, like first to last level, he has multiple growth spurts, I think. Because yeah, that level's a little bit longer. If I remember correctly, like the end of the level. Well, again, I'll talk more about that once we get to it, as it's still a bit of a while off. But again, I just want to make sure extra careful because again, this is an area you can't return to, so make sure you get everything. Okay, I do notice there are a couple yums behind that barricade over there, so make sure we go over there very soon. But I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, as that can be rather annoying. You won't believe the number of times I've actually had to replay this level just because I missed one little yum in the starting area that I can't return to. And in some cases, I've left the area, turned the camera around looking back only to see it's right there and I can't get back to it. And that's so frustrating, so I'm making sure I don't do that again, because it is seriously annoying. There's a bit of pig Latin for you. That's like seriously annoying. But yeah, okay, despite being in Gastro Farm, we still can't do anything about those guys at all. As you can see, they will launch us back. So yeah, we still can't do anything with them. Come on, Mark. Come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we do deal with them later, but we can't do anything with them just yet. But again, we will get back to that later. As you can see, those guys are actually on the menu, so yeah. So we do get to them eventually. Okay, so let's go up here, as there's a canister up here, which yeah, we want to get up there. Something more, burn it. And that'll destroy that rock. Okay. So now we do a little bit of platforming up here. Okay, please don't slide down again. That was annoying the first time. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a bomb which behaves in very much the same way as the energy orb from the last episode. So just hit B and then mash A to pull it out of the ground. And then just hold Y, and then at the right moment release Y and launch it into the jet stream, and that blows the generator up and opens up that barrier so we can get at those yums. But yeah, those bombs act in very much the same way as the energy orbs, or the, actually no, more so the energy orbs than the electric bug type things. But anyway, let's go over here so we can get those yums, and then we can burn those plants, and that will allow us to get to the next area. Okay, 17, not doing too badly, I suppose. All things considered, but I still want to check everything, because again, I don't want to leave the area only for him to come back, only to not be able to come back. Okay, so after burning yums, they will actually become dazed. And when they're dazed, basically it makes them a little easy to eat because obviously they're not moving around as much. But if they're near something that's burnt, again, I mentioned this in episode 1, but they're a lot harder to see. So they're a little easier, like they're easier to eat, but at the same time they're also easier to miss, which is a little annoying. Okay, 21 out of 70. Okay, let's check all of these patches just to make sure. If I take too long, I'll probably just cut a bit of this out until we're done with this area pretty much, I think. If I'm taking long enough, I just want to be thorough, you know? I don't want to miss anything. But let's carry on for now, and yeah, I'm not really seeing anything hiding in the grass. But again, it never hurts to be sure. Oh, there's a couple of yums back there. Okay, I think that's everything down here, I think. Or at least I hope so. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, let's get these yums. Actually, we've not checked this patch yet, I don't think. So, yeah, the more isn't burning them. If you're going for that achievement, you have to burn them. Like, you do have to burn creatures and plants to get the achievement. Again, I don't really care about achievements much, but yeah. But if you do care about the achievement, you do have to burn them. So there's a little heads up for you, for the barbecue achievement. Okay, let's burn these flowers, or plants. Not really flowers, are they? Again, they kind of remind me of the plants from Little Shop of Horrors, which I did mention very briefly in episode 1 of this. Okay, let's check all of this, because there might be yums hiding in here. You never know. Okay, just want to make sure I don't miss anything. As again, oh, hang on, I see something. I see mushrooms over there, which means there's probably yums. So let's go back that way so we don't miss anything. Let's leave that for now because that's going to release the bug. So let's just go all the way back to those mushrooms. It's quite a distance, isn't it? Yeah, here's a little bit of a distance. But anyway, just walk our way over there. As you can see, there are a few canisters over there with some mushrooms, which will likely have a few yums hidden in them, as that's always the case. But we also might want to check that patch of grass just to be sure. You know, I doubt there's anything in here. Didn't think so. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's just burn the canister then. Fire 1! Okay, there's a yum. Only one though, it looks like. Fire 2! Okay, there's another yum. And finally, last but not least... lag. Finally, last but not least... Fire 3! Okay, that was way off, but it still got it apparently. Could you imagine if it missed just because of the camera angle? How annoying that would be. Okay, let's get all these yums. Okay, that's what I heard earlier. I see the question mark now. I thought I heard something earlier. Okay, that's 27. 27 out of 70, so we're still a bit of a ways off. Let's see. I checked over there. Checked over there. I checked up there. Checked over there. So I hope I've got everything down there, because again, once we release that, I think once we release that bug, or once we latch onto the bug again, we'll reach another area that we... Basically, after that, we'll get to a point where we can no longer come back here, so... Yeah. Again, make sure you check everything, just to make sure... Oh god, I really hope I don't miss anything, because if I do, it means I'll have to re-record this entire level all over again. Even more so if I get the snuffle and only to not get 100%. Because that means I'll need to delete my save data. Okay, my timer's going off, but I'll keep going. Just because this is a longer level. Okay, there's the bug. Yeah, even though I'm going level by level, I still like to have a timer just to have an idea of how long I'm recording for. You know, because I usually like to have it a little over, like you know, have it record for at least up to the timer. Then maybe go on a little bit longer. If at all possible, of course. It depends on how short or long the level is. But luckily, this is a longer level. Okay, so... yeah, I think as soon as we cross that barrier, we won't be able to come back here, I think. So again, I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything. I hope so. In your case, yeah, make sure you check everything before leaving this area, because again, I feel like once we go past that barrier, we won't be able to get back. So let's hope I got everything. I feel like I might have, but I don't know, just because of my past experiences, I'm not totally sure. But hopefully that's everything. Anyway, burn this, and then that released the bug, and that'll destroy that barrier. And it'll also destroy them rocks. Boom, there we go. But yeah, we're getting to a point where we are getting... Oh, there's another yum. Okay, so yeah, I'm hoping that I have gotten everything, because again, there's still a few more areas up ahead with patches of grass, so I am hoping that I got everything. I know I'm seeming a little paranoid, but that's just because I've missed things in this level before, and it's super annoying having to go back and do everything again. Just, you know, I have nightmares at this level, missing things. Anyway, let's carry on. Hopefully we got everything, because again, there's still a few patches of grass. Again, 30 out of 70. That's not bad. That's not bad, all things considered. So we might have actually gotten everything. Okay, right. Where's the... Okay, the bug's over there by that door. I don't know, I feel like once we go past that door, we might not be able to get back, I think. I can't remember. But again, make sure you check everything just in case. It's alright, we're not going to hurt you. Well, maybe the Moors. What's that cry for? Oh god, it's huge! The Moor is such a coward. But again, it's understandable here. And crash. And the giant bug will destroy them, and then go on a rampage. Blasting off again! Ding! Okay, then the bug goes on a giant rampage. Not a problem. Okay. So, yeah, I was right. See, that barrier's... basically, as soon as we got up to that point over here, and yeah, I don't think we can actually go back... Yeah, there's an invisible wall, so you can't accidentally jump down there by accident, which is good. Okay. Yeah, there's more things down there. We do get there eventually, so that's... Okay, let's see, so that's... I think that's where we came from, I think. That is where we came from, yeah. And then over here is... There's more like... I did see more mushrooms down there, so that's like a new area, I think. Actually, yeah, that is a new area, because we can see one of the down bounty hunters over there, so... That is a new area. And assuming I've not missed anything, that's probably where the rest of the yums are probably hiding. But yeah, as you can see, that barrier has opened up, so we can no longer return to the beginning area. That's why you want to make sure you check everything. Okay, so now we burn this plant and we reveal the bug again. Okay, and then the bug will carry on, and that opens another barrier. And then we take them all over here and burn the generator. And that destroys that, so... and that knocks the bug out, as well as destroying that barrier. Okay, again, make sure you check everything before moving on, because if you go down here, this will further your inability to go back, because you can no longer get up that ledge. So again, make sure you check everything before progressing, because, yeah, because I've done that before. I've made that mistake more times than I can count. Okay, so we're pretty much done with the gastro ability now, and we get to see a form of the maw which we won't see until the first to last level of the game. So we eat the bug. Yeah, so much for not hurting him. The maw will eat him and then absorb its powers and become Beetle Maw! Okay, so with Beetle Maw, the Beetle Maw can do exactly what Little Beetle was doing earlier. So basically, it's a little hard to control actually. So basically, you kind of want the Maw to be aiming in the general direction of where you want, and then whilst leashing him and having the Maw aiming in the general direction of where you want him to go, it's a little difficult to control him. But while he's aiming in that direction, press A, and then the Maw will charge. And whilst charging, you can move. It's a little hard to control, but whilst charging, you can actually move the thumbstick. You can kind of move the yeah, it's a little hard to control, but you can kind of control yourself a little bit with the thumbstick. Yeah, it's a little hard to control, to be honest. A little hard to control. I can never get the hang of it. You don't have full control over it, but you can kind of control the Maw a little bit. Yeah, you can. It's difficult to control, and I can't quite remember which thumbstick it is, since again, but you do have some control over it, at least a little bit. So yeah, you can use the top thumbstick to control. To have some control of them where the Maw goes, but it is a little tricky to control, and at any time you can hit A again to cancel the charge. Okay, so now we need to destroy rocks with the Maw's charge. So let's go back a little bit. Now that I know which thumbstick it is. So you can use the top thumbstick to kind of control where the Maw goes. It's a little hard to control, but yeah, so destroy the rocks and that reveals more yums for you to eat. Okay, come on, yum. There we go. Okay, that's 33 out of 70. Again, you want to go up here. I can't remember. Does that further your inability to go back? I don't know. I want to check real quick. I mean, I don't think there's anything back here anyway. Oh, right, yeah, okay, we have to charge into that barrier, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that's the right area to go, so let's go this way then. Grab our Maw. And then we want to charge into those rocks. Again, make sure he destroys everything, because there are possibly yums hiding. So yeah, make sure he destroys every rock, because you don't want to risk him. You don't really want to risk him missing any yums. Oh god. Okay, that. Yeah, see what I mean by him being difficult to control. Yeah, it does. Okay, it does kind of help if he's like right in front of it, because then you got less chance to miss. Oh god, unless he's going completely the wrong way. But again, like I said, he's very difficult to control. So it does help to be point blank in front of it. Or it also helps to have you right by his side of the rock. So as he's going past it, you can kind of like fling your body into it, pretty much. But yeah, having him point blank or having you kind of beside it is advice I can offer, but regardless, it's still really, really hard to control, and I don't particularly like this form all that much. But hang on, if I recall, let me see here. Can I? Okay. I think no, can't see it. But if you okay, you see one of these things that the bug was hiding in, and if you destroy this rock here, this will reveal if the mole will actually destroy it. Again, difficult to control. That's what I don't particularly like this form, just because he's so difficult. But if you destroy that, that'll activate that flame thing, and then that will reveal the hidden snuffle of the level. And he goes all zen. Yep, that's the hidden snuffle for this level, so at least we've got that. If I miss 100% now, I'm going to have to delete my save data. It's going to be so annoying. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because again, I have been pretty thorough. Again, let me just check this patch of grassy, just in case, because I don't want to miss anything, just in case. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty much everything here, so yeah, not really much else we can do here, so let's just go back down there, and then we can destroy the barrier so we can carry on. Because again, we've still got a few more areas. Like we saw that area with all the mushrooms that we've not got to just yet, and there is still those bounty hunters, and there's probably a few more yums hiding about here and there. Let's see. Okay, we need to destroy that barrier, so that's everything here. So just have them all charge, and then yeah. Also, once you destroy that, once you destroy that barrier, you'll go into a cutscene where you can't stop them all, basically. So have them all charge in that general direction, and as soon as I break that... Okay, never mind, I thought it goes into a cutscene. Or maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I don't know. Oh, okay, no, here, I think this is the cutscene. Once we go into that barrier, I think. With the door, I think. So, have them all charge. And yeah, I can't stop, by the way. So the mole will destroy that door, and that'll put up the fire, and then jump over that cliff, which will further your inability to return, because again, you can't climb up there. Okay, so there's still a few more things here. So let's see, destroy the rubble here, because there might be things hiding, you never know. Again, it's generally best to destroy everything. Okay, and have them all destroy these, which will reveal a yum. Okay, let's destroy that rock, because that will destroy those. Okay, there was a yum there. But let's have them all destroy that rock, because that will burn those trees, which will have all the yums come down to us, I think. Or maybe I think I might actually have to go up there for some of them. Yeah, looks like it. Some of them will come down, but it's best for you to go up there just to be on the safe side, I think. Yeah, because they're all, like, there's still quite a few up there. Better safe than sorry. Okay, so let's see. Throw all these down to the maw. It does help the fact that they're unconscious too. Okay. There's a few more yums here. How we're doing? 37. Okay. And we grow, we grow, we grow. Plop. And we are now big enough to leave the level if we want. Of course, we're not going to just yet, because, again, 100%. But at least now we can leave. Okay, we've got to destroy that red barrier before we can do that though. But again, all in due time. So let's carry on feeding them all. Again, you need to make sure he's in range, otherwise it won't work. And I think we're on a good track to getting 100% here, because again, that's 42. And I think that's everything up here if I recall. Again, you do want to check all of these because sometimes yums, like, if they're burnt and they're near the burnt surroundings, they can actually blend in, so you want to check. But I think that's everything in here, I'm pretty sure. Or at least I'm not seeing anything. So yeah, check everything. Okay. Oh, there's a burnt yum down here. And then there's another yum here. So let's get them more and just wander around these dirt patches a bit, just to make sure we get everything. Don't really need the more to charge at all here, but oh, there's a yum. Again, just make sure you check everything because this level, yeah, this level can be really annoying, as I have already said multiple times in this video. Okay, there's another yum. Oh, there's another one that was hiding. Again, make sure you check a lot. Okay, that's 49. Okay. Yeah, it helps to do like a zigzag formation because you can cover more ground that way. Like between you and the mole, you can actually cover more ground. So it's good to go like zigzags like that. Okay, yeah, I think that's everything. Excuse me. Okay, right. So eat that. Actually, is the okay? I think that's yeah. I think we do have to go back because yeah, I went one direction just to get everything here, and there is more that way. So I think we've gotten everything over here. I'm pretty sure. So actually, is this where I was? Is this where I saw the Actually, can't really move the camera up there, but I think that might be where we saw before when I was like looking over the cliff before we jumped. I think. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it looks like this might be it. I think this is where we were looking over before. Pretty sure, unless that was it. I can't remember. This place is starting to look a little the same to me. Okay, anyway. So destroy these mushy rooms. Again, you can use the more. You can use the thumbstick, the top thumbstick to control them more a little bit. Or left thumbstick. You can use the left thumbstick to control them all. Or at least a little bit. It's still kind of hard to control. But you can at least have some control. Some semblance of control. Not as much control as I would like. But at least you can still kind of control them. And again, you can press A again at any time to cancel the charge. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's all the yums there because I think in places with mushrooms it's just just one yum per mushroom, I think. So I'm pretty sure that's everything in here at least. Okay. Right. So charge into this mushroom, revealing another yum which you got right away, which is good. Charge into that mushroom. There's another yum, which we will toss over to him. Okay, 57. Right. Now which way? Okay, I'm hoping there's still a decent bit of ground left because, yeah. Yeah, this is a... Oh, okay, there's a down bounty hunter, which we can... Actually, that's leading to the end of the level. Let's not go that way just yet. Okay. Okay, there's a yum. Yeah, again, make sure you get everything. I know I'm saying that a lot throughout this, but you want to be really careful. You want to be really, really careful. Because again, that's happened to me before. Come on. Yeah, he feels a lot harder to control, even just walking around when in this form. I think if you're in the way of a yum, he will actually like delay eating it just because he doesn't want to eat you, which that's a nice attention to detail. You can tell that the Maw and Frank have, like, over the short time they've known each other, you can tell that they've been just by the Maw like waiting for Frank to get out the way before eating it. That tells you that they've got a really special friendship going, even though they've not known each other all that long. Because I think they've known each other like for maybe like a couple hours at this point, possibly. I think. But yeah, it's just still a nice little attention to detail. And there isn't really much of a story to this game at all. I think if I was to kind of like make my own headcanon of a story, the only thing I could really imagine, again, since there's not really much voice acting, it's just little noises coming, from the Maw and Frank. So not really voice acting, just little noise and gestures, I mean, again, body language says a lot. You don't, again, because there's characters like Neapolitan from RWBY who is mute. So you don't need to speak to say what you want to say, because body language helps with that as well. So even if you go mute, body language will still help portray what you want to say pretty much. So oh god, lag, massive lag spike. Okay, oh god. Okay, I think the game's calmed down now. That was very weird. There's a massive lag spike there. I don't know what happened, but okay, let's check all of this. Okay, there's a yum there. Hopefully that lag spike's not too noticeable in the video, but it was very noticeable to me. But again, like I was saying with the whole body language thing, the only story I can really piece together is really that Frank is just trying to get home and the Maw's just helping him. If there's any kind of story I can get together out of this, that's probably it. Frank's just trying to get home and the Maw's just helping him. But anyway, let's go up. Oh wait, no, we need the Maw to break those rocks. But yeah, what was it with that lag spike? I'm not sure if you guys noticed it, but I certainly did. Okay, come on! See why I don't particularly like this form of the Maw and how difficult he is. Like, seriously. So, anyway, destroy these rocks. Okay, so you want to destroy all of them rocks on top of them pedestals, because you will want to get up there to do some platforming. So make sure the Maw destroys all of them. Either the Maw or you himself. But one way or another, you want to make sure you destroy all of them so we can do some platforming. Because there's a few more yums up there. Oh, come on! See, I don't mean to complain, but the Maw is, when in this form, the Maw is just really awkward to control. Oh, come on, I'd charge right into that. Oh wait, there's nothing up. There's nothing in up there. Okay, it's just that one then. Right. Let's destroy that last rock. There we go. Now I can get up there. Okay, so let's do a little bit of platforming then. Up here. And yeah, this is a really long level. Okay. That's why I want to destroy them rocks. So you can get up here and get those last few yums. Actually, is this the last slot? Okay, it might be the last slot. Because, again, 63. This might be the last slot. I hope so. Because I'd really like to be done with this level by now. Okay. I think this might be it. Please be it. Please be it. 6. Oh, please. Oh, please. Okay, right. So that's all the yums here, but I have just remembered that there is a bounty hunter. There is like a big bounty hunter back that way, and that is in there, so otherwise I would be a little worried about missing something, but I know that bounty hunter's there, so I'm not as worried. So let's go back there. Charging might be faster, but again, it's a little hard to control, and I'd rather not use it unless I have to, if that makes any sense. But anyway, if we go back this way, as you can see, there is a bounty hunter right here. And please be it. Yes! Finally! So proud. He looks so proud when he does that. Okay, oh god, lag. Yeah, I've been getting a few lag spikes over the last couple videos or so. Okay, once again, press B and then mash A to pull it out. Maul, what are you doing? Okay, so basically you want to fling that into the jet stream. So again, hold Y and then release, and that will fling it into the generator and destroy the barrier. And oh right, I was going to show that, wasn't I? So if we leave them all back here and we try to leave the level, I mentioned this in the first or second part but forgot to show it, but if you go all the way back here and try to leave the level without them all, that was my kettle, not sure if you could hear that, but my kettle just clicked. Oh god, lag. Yeah, it'll show the little indication that you need them all. So you do need them all to end the level. So let's go and grab them all. And then let's just leave the level, which was a pretty long one. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, yeah, there's a few lag spikes this episode, but anyway, that is where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Lucky Star Shi-Roku for people who are new to me and the channel as a whole. So again, it's nice to meet you. Welcome on in. I do have an introduction video on the homepage of my YouTube channel for anyone who wants to go and check that out and get to know me a little bit on a personal level. That I do have general information about me, like likes, dislikes, interests, stuff like that. So go and check that out if you want. So I upload 5 days a week at 2 PM GMT UK time. I will randomly alternate between games to keep variety. So going a few games at a time. To keep variety. So right now we've got a let's play of The Maw, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius for PC, and Undertale. Once something finishes, I will have something to replace it immediately. So after this finishes, I'll probably move on to, I think, Portal 1 maybe on Switch. When Jimmy Neutron finishes, I'll move on to Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron. And once Undertale finishes, I'm still deciding, but that's about it again. So again, uploading 5 days a week, randomly alternate between games to keep variety, and once something finishes, I will have something to replace it immediately. But again, that's going to be about it for me. So as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a good day, you guys.